Hey, Big V here. We're Talking Teams, and I'm excited today to talk about how to give and how to lead an effective team meeting. You see, as leaders, we really haven't had a lot of training. Now, if you're a new real estate team leader or you're a broker owner, just because you're good at real estate doesn't mean you know how to lead a team. The first thing that I'm going to tell you in learning how to grow a team and learning how to lead a team is to maybe just pause and ask yourself, who do I know that is a great leader? And who has made an impact on my life? The first thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to identify someone who's made an impact on your life, who you followed, who you listened to, who's been a good example of leadership, and I want you to seek them out, and I want you to let them know that you are grateful for the example that they set. In Og Mandino's Greatest Salesman in the World, in scroll number 10, he says to be thankful, have gratitude, and pray for guidance. I'm going to say that gratitude is one of the most important principles in living and leading your team. As we talk about how to run an effective team meeting, I'm going to share with you that every office, every business, every team has a culture. And that culture is intentionally created or it's accidentally created. The culture is based and built on a set of core values. So my question to you is, number one, do you have a set of core values? In your core values, do you have the words integrity or honesty? In your core values, do you talk about personal development and being the best we can be? In your core values, do you talk about creating amazing client experiences? In your core values, do you suggest that accountability is part of our culture? To me, accountability is love. It's when you care about people enough that you're willing to hold them accountable for the promises they made to themselves and to their families. Accountability is not something you do to someone as a leader. It's a culture you create where they choose to hold themselves accountable. And you're just a guide in the process. So as an effective leader, when you want to hold a team meeting, I'm going to give you a kind of a daily huddle agenda. And then I'm going to make this available to you. The way that we show our team members that we really care about them is we create consistency in our meetings. So when I say you should have a daily huddle, what do you think that means? How many of you think it means you should have a daily huddle at least once a week? Or, oh, we do our daily huddles on Mondays and Thursdays. Or we do our daily huddles every other week. Or I do them once a month. Or I do them every other day. Guys, a daily huddle means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. 5 days a week, daily. A daily huddle is not an occasional daily huddle. It's a daily huddle. So the first thing in how to run an effective daily huddle is to hold them daily. You see, what happens when you hold a daily huddle is it sets the stage for a culture of production and productivity. When you're an in-office team and everybody gets up and they take a shower, which we recommend, they dress for success, and they show up ready to meet with clients at the daily huddle, every day is a more productive day. If you're a virtual team and people are calling in, we make them turn their cameras on and demonstrate that they're dressed for success, that they've taken a shower, they're ready to meet with clients. You behave differently when you get up and you get ready. And then in your daily huddle, we go through a series of activities. The first thing we do is we ask, did you keep the commitment you made yesterday? Meaning, did you do your daily success habits? Did you follow the A, B's, and C's of lead generation and follow-up? What does your perfect week look like? How many appointments do you have scheduled today? And what do you have planned that will help you grow? In our daily huddle, everybody does it, and they show up and they record and they report their numbers. And then we talk about our goals for the day, what we want to accomplish today that'll help set us up for success for tomorrow. That's it. A daily huddle should take no more than 15 minutes. But how long and how often should we hold them? 15 minutes every what? Put it in the chat. Day. It's daily. We want to hold them every single day. So we schedule a daily huddle. We do daily success habits, my perfect week. We look at their numbers. We track appointments, conversations, and closes. We want to know, are you doing the things that are going to generate revenue for your business? The next thing we do is we teach accountability without hesitation. You see, if somebody shows up to the daily huddle and they haven't done what they promised to do, this is not your opportunity to beat them up. It's the opposite. It's the opportunity to show them you care about them, get them to recommit, and focus on the things they did well. As a leader, we focus on progress, not perfection. So in the daily huddle, we always want to do just a little bit better than we did the day before. It goes back to the Kaizen principle, which I talked about in the previous video on the 12 critical steps to time and life mastery, where we talked about making small incremental improvements every day in every area of our business and our life. You see, the daily huddle and accountability is just an opportunity to grow. It's not an opportunity to berate someone or beat someone or challenge someone for not doing the right thing. You see, when you have a good team and the team buys into the culture and they buy into the core values, the leader is there to orchestrate the huddle and make sure that it happens, but then sit back and watch your team members start to hold each other accountable. When they talk about their commitments and what they did and where they fell short and how they can help, it is a beautiful thing when the team decides that accountability is not something I do to them. It's something they choose for themselves. And when they choose accountability, their whole life changes. I cannot make anybody do anything they don't want to do. How do you think about that? I mean, look at me in the camera right now. As good as I am, can I make you do something you don't want to do? The answer is no. You're all strong-willed. You choose whether or not you want to do something. So why do we make this big myth about accountability? Like, I'm going to make you do something you don't want to do. When you come into coaching with Workman, what happens is we create a culture where you can choose what you're going to do and not do. But you also get to choose the outcome of that choice. So if you want predictable greatness, then you have to do the activities that give you greatness. If you want predictable average, you can choose not to do them. And my life is always going to be the same. Accountability is not something that I'm going to do to you. It's just an environment that I'm going to create that it gives you the ability to choose it. That's how you know the difference between an average leader and a great leader is a great leader helps you choose to change your outcome, to make your life better. You know, whether you're a new agent, an experienced team leader, a broker owner, or the leader of a big brand, I've learned that at every level of leadership, there's a next level that I can learn. I've learned that by serving instead of making people do things, that by caring about the individuals and what it is they want in their lives and helping them get what they want, I've been able to get what I want in my life. I challenge you to elevate your leadership, to find a new mentor, to find someone that can help you grow as an individual person and as a leader. And never forget to be grateful for the people that have impacted your life and made a difference with you. I'd like to give you a free copy of our Daily Huddle Agenda. We use it with all of our teams. Just click on the link right here and you'll be able to download it. You can have a free copy of it and start doing your daily huddles. As you do your daily huddles, you show gratitude to all of those who have been effective leaders in your journey to leadership. Good luck at your next level. I'll see you soon.